Hello, Management 6133 students. Welcome to week 4. I hope you are enjoying the weather. If you're living in Ontario, we're getting some beautiful winter weather. I know I'm enjoying getting out hiking and cross-country skiing and enjoying that beautiful snow and sunshine. So I hope you are as well. So week 4, we are learning about the procurement process, and this is a very important process to learn about because many of you, when you graduate, will be hired as buyers or assistant buyers or in supporting roles for the procurement process. So pay attention this week to learn about the process and to learn about how to do the process in SAP. So here we are in week 4, and before I get into what you need to do this week, I just wanted to go over some upcoming events we have here at Fanshawe College. All of you should have access to the Apex Fanshawe Student Chapter site. If you don't, let me know, and I will get you access. So this is our student club for students in supply chain and operations. So just on the site, it goes over some upcoming events. So on February 1st, the Association for Supply Chain Management, the London chapter, is having a guest speaker. If you would like to attend, it's on February 1st at 6:30, and you just email this info@apexlondon.org to register. It's a free virtual event. Also on March 1st, our student chapter is putting on an event at 7 p.m. and it will be virtual and free as well. And we're going to, the students are going to focus on getting speakers to talk about preparing you and finding a job in supply chain and operations. So that's 2 events going on. There is also a career fair going on. So I'm just going to go to, if you go to My Fanshawe, and if you go to Student Resources, and if you go to the Career Services link, and then you can scroll down and you should be able to see, just looking for the link. So if you go to events, there is a career fair on February 4th. So virtual career fair, there we go, let's go to that. On March 4th. So I encourage you to check that out. So again, it's under the Career Services, March 4th. It is a virtual event. It'll be done through Feedloop. You're encouraged to dress up, have digital versions of your resumes, and there's also events to help you get ready for that event. So I encourage you to go to that. Also on our program site, so on the Supply Chain Management Program site, I have some events. There is the Leap In Business Accelerator Program, so if you're interested in starting your own business, you may be eligible for $5,000. There's also the Virtual Pathways Fair, so if you're looking at doing a degree or something after, this fair will help give you information. And there's also the Libro Business Challenge as well. So if you have a business plan looking at starting a business, there's $3,000 in prizes. So take a look at those events, and I highly encourage you to attend. So let's get back to our class and what you need to do this week. And again, before I start talking about what you need to do this week, what I just wanted to make some mention about your SAP exercises. So you've completed the accounting one. Again, I encourage you to try your exercises right away so it gives you time to reach out for help if you need it. If you are sending me an email because you're stuck, please make sure you include your Learn ID, so your Learn dash number, that really helps it up. Please tell me what step you're on and what page number you're on, and include screenshots. That really helps me help you. I'm always available for one-on-one Zoom calls to help you out, so please reach out if you need that. Make sure when you're doing the exercises, you're reading the instructions thoroughly. If you get stuck, take some time to make sure you're doing everything correctly. You may need to back up and do things over again. Sometimes it's good just to leave it and come back, and when you read the instructions over again, it makes sense. So give yourself to be able to do that. Make sure that you have Windows 10 on your computer. It is free for students. It helps SAP run better. So yeah, so that's just some comments. So on to this week. So we are in week 4. And if we go to week 4 module, it outlines what you need to do. So the first thing you should do is be reading your chapter. So we're on chapter 4, the procurement process. So if you go to your textbook, so you click on procurement process, and again, you can just read the textbook or you can listen to the videos on the procurement process. So that's the first thing you should be doing. The next thing you can be doing is you can attend my live virtual lecture, and I have the links as always on the home page. So down here, the links to the synchronous classes. So our next one is on January 31st at 9 a.m. So there's the link to that. And if you miss it, I will post the recording after. So here you can see the recordings for weeks 1, 2, and 3. So you can do that. Or I do have a pre-recorded lecture posted as well. So there's a pre-recorded lecture, but it's sometimes if you can attend the live virtual lecture, it gives you time to ask questions, and we do some exercises as well. So once you've read the chapter, watched or attended the lecture, I have this video that walks you through some of the material management exercises just to get you comfortable in navigating through the materials management module. Once you've done that, then you need to do your assignment for this week. So this is the Global Bikes case study, the materials management module. So open that up. Again, as always, wherever you see the hashtag, 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 put your learner ID. So go through, do that case study. When you're done, post your screenshot from step 21 to the Module 4 screenshot submission folder. I also have this document here, and it just has a list of transaction codes or T codes that help you with some of the steps and places to write down. Anytime you create a document number, write those down. So do that case study and submit it. You guys need to submit it by February 4th at 10 p.m. Also, you need to do the Chapter 4 quiz, and that is due as well by February 4th at 10 p.m. So that's what you need to do this week. Just a heads up, your midterm test is in week 7, so be prepared for that. Please, there will be a scheduled time to have it, but if you can't write during that time because you're online students, please let me know, and you'll need to schedule a different time to write. I do have this survey. I'd encourage you to answer the survey. I just want to get a feedback of how everybody feels the course is going, and maybe some things you want to see me do or not do or stop doing. Please indicate. It's confidential and anonymous, so I don't know who writes things. And I have this tip. If you have trouble with incorrect quotation data, I show you here in this video how to correct it. So I hope that helps you get started on week 4. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me.